Alright, back, part 2. I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going. I'm guessing it's this way. So, off we go, I guess. Oh, I guess I was super wrong about that. This is only a way back from ever whatever city. And the new generation Pokemon are so weird. It's like, Ponyta was such a late game Pokemon in Gen 1. It's weird to see one at level 5 just like right out of the gate almost. But a lot of the new Pokemon are pretty stupid. I'm not a big fan of Bidoof. If you watched part 1, you might have noticed I'm not a big fan of her. And let her die multiple times. What am I doing? I don't need to catch this. I already have one. In fact, I should let her finish this fight. Or is it a him? In fact, he is a man. Or male. Alright. Well, better be able to win this fight. Oh wow, I can't switch the order of these moves in battle. That's great. That's not going to screw me up a whole lot. Well done. I'll put him out first. I have no idea what order the gyms are in this game. I never played Gen 4. Whether the Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, or even Heart Gold, or Soul Silver. So this is all completely new to me. Alright, so in fact I can't win this. Switch out. I believe flying beats fighting? Some of these things are weird to me. Let's find out. Alright, it resists it with one half, but it's also a normal type. So, normally effective. Maybe I should catch this thing. I don't think I caught one before, did I? Crap. Pretty sure I didn't. Because I can't remember what I would have named it. Better catch. Oh my fucking god. Alright, that's annoying. So I learned yesterday, I think, that Focus Energy in Generation 1 was bugged, and it would actually lower your critical hit rate. Which, what's his name? Bruno, the fighting guy from the Elite Four in Generation 1, would use that move a lot. And it actually just made all his Pokemon worse and wasted turns. Which may contribute to how Twitch plays Pokemon beat him last night. And the day before. Over and over again, actually. But they did beat the game yesterday. And I missed it. Alright, what the hell am I going to name this thing? Can't name him after Jet Li or Jackie Chan. They already got Pokemon named after them. Who else? Oh, it's a female. It makes this easy. It's about to name him Chow Yun Fat, but apparently it's not a male. Alright, I'm gonna switch out I'm gonna switch Geodude. Oh, well, that's nice at least. Yeah, I think I'll drop Geodude from a Chop. Then again, I already beat the Rock type gym. Maybe I shouldn't. Those probably won't go well. Cleo out there. I have never seen a Shinx before in my entire life until this morning, but I am very partial to this Pokemon so far. It is pretty fucking weird that it learns Charge before it learns any electric attacks, but it seems like a pretty well-balanced Pokemon stat-wise. Just curb stop this Ponyta. One more. Something I don't miss. There we go. Oh, that's right, it does tell you if you've caught them or not. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, that's also useful. Tail Whip is one of the few status-inducing, or stat-affecting moves that I really like. Lowering defense is always useful. No, of course, as soon as she reaches level 6, another level 6. I'll just Tail Whip her and make her easier to finish off. Him, I guess. I also never really got used to the fact that Pokemon had genders. Certain Pokemon always seem to be certain genders to me for some reason. Which I guess is the case for some of them. I can't remember if they had them in Gen 1 or not. What am I doing? Alright, switch Pokemon. Yeah, Cleo again. Cleo, of course, named after Cleopatra, because, you know, Shinx, Sphinx, Egypt. Most of my Pokemon get named just by word association. And their names don't necessarily make a lot of sense sometimes. Oh, good job. Always crits when I don't need them or don't want them. I might as well do at least one more. I don't want to risk a crit. I will switch out now. Yeah, he's pretty close to leveling up. Skinfaxi, of course, is one of the a horse from Norse mythology. But I mostly name Pokemon that because of Skinfaxi and Hrimfaxi from the Ace Combat series, which were two of the super weapons in, I don't know, 5 or 0. I love those games. I literally bought a PS2 not so long ago just to play those two games again. Hate when Pokemon get left with 1 HP. Just like drag this out. Especially when they won't stop using Growl. He seems to grow pretty fast. Alright. And Pokemon Center time. Maybe Skinfaxi can actually start winning some fights. Fences. Those two guys in the corner look so angry. I always assume they're battling because they look like that, but the last pair I talked to, they're like, I'm trading with my friend! That's my best friend right there! They're just fucking glaring at each other. Now, these guys are battling and recording it. Oh, apparently I should go back to that global terminal thing the guy kept kicking me out of. Because apparently there are entire parts of cities you can't enter unless you're a strong enough trainer. That reminds me, something I would have said in the first part if I'd had a mic then. Your mom tells you not to go outside in the tall grass because you don't have Pokemon. Like, do people just live in fear? Is that why they live in these tiny little towns in the middle of nowhere? Like, they can't leave because no one can kill the monsters that will attack them if they go outside? Pokemon's kind of dystopic, or dystopian? I don't know. I forgot what I was doing. Maybe I'll check the map. Where else can you go from here? Well, I can't go north, so I guess I'll go west. Back through this stupid cave. Oh, look. In case you didn't know, Kamiya and Mikami are both named after lead developers at Platinum Games, which seemed like the only thing I could possibly name them when I played the Platinum version. I fucking love Platinum. Man, that guy is spastic. Is that the right word? I don't even know. Oh hey, I can use Rock Smash. Didn't bother checking this side because I just assumed there would be rocks to break in the way. Seems to be how this game works. Early game stuff is weird because it's like Ginfaxi shouldn't be very effective against you. Oh wait, normal type isn't very effective, so even though he doesn't have any fire moves, still ineffective. You can still tail whip him until he has no defense though. Oh, it's a green magic duel. There is nothing worse. Just hit me! Or do that. That's pretty dumb too. It's so weird that, like, I guess Mud Sport affects all Pokemon. It's a field effect, so it lets you use Pokemon that aren't resistant to it. But it seems really weird for wild Pokemon to use it, because it's pretty much always used by a Pokemon who's already resistant. Or immune. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that figures. Oh well, maybe we can just have a tackle fight now. Alright, this is boring. I don't usually pick the grass type because they're generally the easy mode Pokemon, but I saw his evolution in the intro and I had to have it. Man, that thing looks cool. No idea what it's called. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on with Generation 4. Nor do I have much knowledge of 5. I've played Black and White, and Black 2 and White 2, but not very much. This isn't... Interesting dungeon. Can't remember if that uses up PP or not. Guess I'll find out eventually. What do we got here? Oh shit, it's Flash! That's important. Wonder if someone would have told me where to find it if I didn't. Partially dropping accuracy. Now that is a dick move. Alright, well. Cleo is literally... or her description literally says that she flashes, so I guess she should learn Flash. Fuck Zubat. I'm not catching Zubat. Zubat is dumb. And I hate Supersonic. I like using it, but it's not worth the not so great Pokemon that it comes with. Eventually I'll get myself an Abra. Alakazam is pretty much my favorite. Alright, well, he's got enough health and Zubat is weak enough that I'll just lame it out. Good call, Zubat. Try to confuse the confused Pokemon. Up. No, I don't really know how the damage calculation for hitting yourself works. I don't know if it's a percentage thing or what. Ah, son of a bitch. If it hits itself again, it's gonna faint. Flying and poison. I don't think I've got anything for that. I forgot about that. I love Intimidate when it's on my side. It is such a useful ability. It's like getting, even when you swap in, it's like getting to use Growl for free instead of not taking an action. Which, given no alternatives, I'll take. Oh, is it not harshly? Well, that's not as good, but whatever. You can see why Cleo needs charge, even if she doesn't have any attacks to use it with yet. Her special attack is not as high as her regular. Always weird when Pokemon of types like electricity and stuff are physically strong. Unless you're Electabuzz, because Electabuzz uses punches anyway. Electabuzz is such a weird Pokemon. Alright, money. Punch the shit out of that rock. Those look like ramps. Is this like a fucking off-road track? I guess so. Not gonna be getting through here without a bike either. Oh shit, it's Psyduck. Love Psyduck. Better use someone comparatively weak, but not too weak. Hey, that sounds like Myrtle. Water sport. All the sport moves, so weird. Gotta get that side up. Everyone knows Psychic type is the best type. If you don't, you're wrong. Why did I buy that heal ball? It only really works if you have a slot in your party. Well, at least I wasn't dumb enough to buy two like I considered. Poor side up. What should I name this thing? He's a good duck, not Donald. Well, everyone knows she's a great duck. Only really one. Even though this guy doesn't have any wings. Alright. Grip worth it. Now I gotta get back out of here. Wild Pokemon everywhere. Oh, another side up. Hey, I got a comparatively strong one, I think. That's handy. I don't have time for this, so I'm just gonna destroy it. Mortimer should evolve before long. Oh, I was gonna use Absorb, but that seems unnecessary now. Really unnecessary. I should check the power of Razor Leaf. I know it's pretty good. I think it also isn't the most accurate move, but I forget. Let's see. Summary. Same accuracy as Tackle. Let's see. 55 plus Stab. It's like... Yeah, that's like it. That's more than 80 power. Maybe more like 85 with Stab. Against a super effective Pokemon like 160. No wonder I fucking one-shot the Rourke's whatever the hell that thing was. I have never seen that Pokemon before. I wonder if I will again. Pokemon like Bidoof are good for one thing, though. They make pretty good HM slaves. They tend to be able to learn, like, Rock Smash and Cut. Sometimes Surf. I don't know if Bidoof can Surf. Let's just run. I'm getting tired of being in this cave. Why are Psyducks in this cave? I didn't see any water. Pokemon doesn't really make any sense. Alright, let's get back to the Pokemon Center. Amazing how French they managed to make that guy without having voice. Not in that particular bit of dialogue, but in general, he speaks in a very, I guess, like, French, English speaker way. Just had over the last week, had a guy from Montreal helping in the office, working in the office. So yeah, I'll buy one. Good to have for an emergency. Not as important as in that Nuzlocke run, but that Nuzlocke run didn't go super well anyway, did it? Yeah, there's those angry looking guys I was talking about. Apparently now that the police have finished forcing me to participate in a company's promotional giveaway, the police are forcing me to go to the basement of this Poké Center to receive a free item. Not just the police, like Interpol. The Pokemon equivalent of Interpol keeps forcing me to participate in company promotions. Yeah, that's not gonna work so well, given that this is not actually a DS. I do, of course, have one. Well, I have a 3DS now, but... Understood. I don't necessarily like this remix of the theme. This is just the Link area? I don't know. Never made much use of those. XY I did do a lot of online stuff. Did not finish XY. I got pretty far in it. There was a moderate difficulty spike and I put it down for, you know, a minute. And never came back to it. Still have the save data though. Someday. Definitely appreciated a lot of the changes they made. Where am I going? Alright, global thing. Save. If you watched the first part of this, you probably noticed that after I save, the game tends to visually freeze for a while. That's me, saving a backup of the battery file, on the emulator every time. Sometimes the game seems to actually run, even though, the visuals are frozen, but not every time. Kinda weird. We'll see what happens this time. Sounds like I'm running into something. This way, I think. Yeah. I like water Pokemon. That was a roundabout way of telling me about the type cycle. I love the idea of that. Someone's like, boy, Pikachu is my best partner, aren't you, Pikachu? And he's just like, oh, fuck off, kid. You took me away from my home, and you forced me to fight for your entertainment. I ain't doing it. I did it for the last guy. He fucking threw me out. No respect. Alright, let's see. Guess I should go see what's up in here. Oh, they do have GTS. Huh. Box data and dress-up data.